Hi, I'm Isabella from Tuscany, and this is my story. My parents were super wealthy, strict people who had everything, but they longed for a second child. I was born 5 years after my older sister Abigail, and my parents instantly fell in love with me. Abigail took one look at me and made a face.
What's the big deal? She looks like a potato.
A very cute potato. Look at those cute girls. Growing up, Abigail really hated how I was always the center of attention. When I started crawling, she pushed me under beds and sofas. She would hand me chocolate-coated peas and sprouts. On my 7th birthday, Mom and Dad got me a beautiful Barbie doll. I was so happy, but Abigail just couldn't stand my happiness. When I came back from school, my doll was ruined, and she had a friggin' mustache. I was about to cry, but seeing Abigail at the door, I saw red.
Abigail, I'll end you. Why? I made it look so pretty, just like you.
That was it. I lunged at Abigail and pulled her hair. Mom and Dad came and pulled us apart, and as a punishment, Abigail had to give all of her toys to me. So I kinda won that one. Then when I turned 12, Abigail got her ears pierced, and Dad bought her giant diamond earrings to go with it. I wanted my ears pierced, but my parents refused. But I was determined to get them. I broke my piggy bank and got my ears pierced from the mall. Though I was grounded for a week and made to write an essay on disobedience because of it. Worth it! You're so careless and stubborn, Isabella. A few days after my 15th birthday, our cook came to see my parents. She wanted her daughter Mia to work for the family as a maid. She's lived most of her life in the village. I want her to go to a better school, but I don't have enough money. So I thought she could work here and help me. Please, give her a trial. She's really smart. Mia was my age and looked sweet. It would be awesome to have someone my age around the house. I can't believe I'm here. Finally, my life will get better. She told me that her life in the village was difficult and her dad was a jerk. We became close after that. Though she was assigned to organize my closet and pick up after me, she wasn't very good at it. But at school, teachers were impressed by her intelligence. She was a genius. And I hated studying, so I made a deal with her. Hey, listen, I hate school. What if you do my homework and I won't tell my parents how much you suck at cleaning? You got yourself a deal, bestie. This girl was amazing and treated me better than my own sister. But I guess Abigail was jealous because we were both so close. One day, she tried to warn me about Mia. Hey, you should set some boundaries with that maid. She's always snooping around in your room. Duh, of course she is. She has to clean it, so she has to be there. Mia is totally awesome. Ugh, whatever. One time at school, we were having a spring dance, and I was really hoping Zach, the hottest guy in my class, would ask me out. I have had a crush on him since kindergarten, and when he did, I felt over the moon. That day, Zach offered to walk me home, so here we are, your place. So, goodbye. Hey, Zach, wait. When he turned around, I rushed and kissed him on the cheek. He smiled and walked away. I felt like there were 1,000 butterflies in my stomach, but the moment I caught Mia grinning at the front door, my smile dropped. You kissed a boy? Wow, I was wondering, can you set me up with his friend? I always wanted to have a boyfriend. Shh, we are going out together. Just don't tell my parents or Abigail. You know how strict they are, and I can't just ask him if his friend needs a girlfriend. It doesn't work that way. Oh, yeah. And then Mia actually rolled her eyes at me and walked away. What was that attitude? Soon after that, I began to notice that my things were going missing. First, my favorite lipstick, then an expensive serum, and finally a Gucci backpack. I asked Mia if she'd seen it anywhere, but she said she hadn't. Maybe you left it at a friend's house. Come on, you can be pretty careless. Like the time you kissed a boy at your doorstep in broad daylight. Since the day she had seen me with Zach, Mia was being super weird. Sure, I could be a little careless, but I'd never misplaced anything in my life before, especially a whole frickin' backpack. On the day of the spring dance, I was getting ready, and that's when I noticed my favorite top was missing. Mia, have you seen my tweed top? The pink one? Yeah, have you... Why are you crying? I'm so sorry, Isabella. I borrowed the top last week and I fell and it tore up along the side and I tried to fix it, but I couldn't. Please don't tell anyone or Mom will send me back to the village. I know you won't tell. Look, I guard your secrets too. Like you kissing your boyfriend and how you make me do your homework. Remember? Are you, like, threatening me? Perhaps. I was shocked that Mia could go so low. After that day, Mia only got bolder. She kept taking my stuff without telling me. Not only was she taking full advantage of my things, she didn't clean my room either. She even told Mom that I trashed my room on purpose to make her do more work. And it was no shock that Mom believed her. Isabella, you're almost 16. Get your act together. Clean your room now. Ugh, I was so mad at Mia. I had been nothing but nice, and she'd taken advantage of me. I started cleaning my own room and locked it every day before I left for school. It was hard, but soon I got the hang of it. If it weren't for Zach, I would have gone crazy. The guy was like a ray of sunshine in my boring life. One time, we went out on a date, and Zach gave me the most precious gift ever, a set of pearl earrings. OMG, these are so pretty. Not prettier than you. Saying that, he kissed me. Zach was so perfect, and I was so in love with him. The next day, when I woke up, I felt sick. Mom and Dad took me to the doctor, and I learned I had some viral infection and needed complete bed rest. I was literally knocked out cold because of the meds and stayed in bed for days. But when I finally felt better, I tried calling Zach. His number was unreachable, and he had blocked me everywhere. He even changed his school. But he left me a message on Insta. Good luck with your new life. I am moving out of town because of Dad's work, but I'm sure you must be happy. When I tried to reply, I couldn't. What was that even about? I was sad for weeks. One day when I stepped into my room, I saw Mia in front of the mirror trying on the earrings. Hey, get those off. Zach gave those to me. For God's sake, stop touching my stuff. Zach, the same guy who royally dumped you, still hoping he'll come back to you? You are very naive. Here you go, your ugly earrings. I am so gonna tell Mom. Good luck convincing her. Your own family will never believe you. The careless liar of the family. She was right. She had Mom and Dad fooled. A few weeks later, I saw Abigail flaunting her new hair, and so I wanted to do the same. That's what girls do, change their hairstyle after a breakup. But when I asked Mom and Dad to let me have the treatment, they refused, saying I was too young. Well, they were wrong. I watched some YouTube videos of the treatment. It looked easy, but I didn't have enough money to afford it. I snuck into my mom's room and pulled out a credit card from her wallet. A few days later, my package arrived. I made sure everyone was busy before I set everything up. After hours of work, I took the towel off the mirror to look at my new and improved hair. What the heck? My hair was curlier than before and clung to my head like a furry cap. Abigail heard me scream and rushed into the room. Oh my God, what happened? Oh, Abby, it went all wrong. Calm down. Take a deep breath. How did this even happen? Yes, how did it? But one look at Mia's evil grin, and I had my answer. You witch. You did this. Why are you this way? What did I do to you? I was always nice and treated you well. It just annoys me to the core that a dumb witch like you is living this perfect life while someone like me is just a maid. You have a serious problem. You're so sick. I knew it was you who did this to me. Me? That's enough, Isabella. It's your own fault. I have the credit card receipts. I can't believe you've been stealing from us. Oops, told you so. You just wait, you witch. I'll expose you for who you really are. Best of luck. A few days later, we had a huge party at our place. I felt so sad that I couldn't attend because of my hair. But then I found a box near my bed. A beautiful wig was inside, from Abigail. I suddenly had tears in my eyes. Abigail had always loved me, no matter how much we fought. I quickly got ready, and as I was having some soda at the party, I spotted a familiar face. It was Zach. So, you finally showed your face. I didn't want to come. My dad made me. How could you leave me like that, Zach? Did I never mean anything to you? I left you? Last time I checked, you dumped me because one of the jocks had gotten you pregnant. You told me to stay away because you wanted to be with him, whoever the jerk was. Where is he even? Hearing his words, I felt the ground shake. Pregnant? Me? Seeing me shell-shocked, Zach realized I really had no idea what he was talking about. He then showed me Insta messages from me telling him to back off. Checking the dates, I realized they were sent when I was sick. And then it all clicked. By any chance, did you talk to my maid, Mia? Actually, yeah. I called your number and she picked up and said you asked me not to call you ever again. Oh my God! That psychopath witch! The moment I spotted her among the guests, acting as if she were some supermodel, I slapped her. Seeing Zach next to me, her eyes widened. You crazy evil psycho! You went too far this time! Our shouting attracted everyone from the party. Zach, you should be thanking me. I was saving you from this freak. Yeah, I told a small lie, but it was so worth it. I felt my cheeks turn red and I just wanted to hide. I had never been this humiliated, but before I could run, Abigail came forward and pushed Mia away from me. How dare you treat my sister this way? Wait till you hear what she actually did. Zach told Mom, Dad, and Abigail the whole lie Mia told, and they were stunned. Mia, how could you do this? We thought you were a sensible young girl.
Sensible girl? I don't want to be a sensible poor girl. I'm too smart. No, I'm a genius. That's how I ruined your daughter's life. Yeah, I hacked your phone, Isabella, you dumb, useless girl, and sent Zach everything. Someone like him can't be with someone like you. I want your life. Why should I have to work for all the things I want? I won't be a loser like my mom. Don't talk to my mother that way. And calling your own mom a loser? Mia, you are pathetic. As if you could. Before she could even finish, someone grabbed Mia's arm. It was her mom. Mia, you are a disgrace. This family took you in, treated you as their own, and this is how you repay them? I'm sorry, Miss Isabella. My daughter is out of control. I knew she had some problems, but I never expected her to go this far. Oh, Isabella, we're sorry, darling. We should have believed you. Mia, you are no longer welcome here. Get out, now. Hearing this, Mia went completely bonkers and suddenly jumped over the tables and set the curtains on fire with some candles. You stupid rich people, treating poor people like trash. I hate you. You should all die. If I can't live this lifestyle, no one can. The fire instantly spread all across the house and everyone ran out screaming. I felt my feet glued to the floor, but thank God, Zach held my hand and dragged me out. Watching my house burn was a scene from a nightmare, but the main thing was that everyone was safe. Soon the fire brigade and the police came, and they took Mia away. I'm so glad you're okay, Isabella. I'm glad you're okay too. You were totally right about Mia being a psycho. I should have believed you. I kind of made your life a living hell when we were living together, so I don't blame you for not believing me. I was about to answer, but just then I felt someone's arms on my shoulders. I am so sorry for ever doubting you. I can't believe I fell for those stupid lies. Isabella, I love you so much. Shh, it's all in the past, Zach. I love you too. I always have.